morning. My name is Brad Rice. I'm one of the pilots here at Rainbow Ryders here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This morning we have out 4 of our balloons to get going this morning. So here we go with our pie ball. This is what we use to determine where the winds are going with the bigger balloons. This little helium balloon, which we call pie ball, is going to mimic the winds at the different altitudes, so we can see how the winds are going to affect the big balloons when we put them up. We start getting the balloon set up, doing what we call a cold pack. So we're going to lay the balloon out on its side. We have a couple inflators that are run like with little gas powered lawnmower engines, and they're going to spin at a very high rate of speed, and they're going to blow the balloon up. Just much like if you had a small balloon you're putting up to your mouth, you're going to blow it up. We're going to do the same thing with this balloon. Once we get the air inside the balloon, we're going to add a little heat and we're going to stand the balloon up. So we'll be back here in a little bit to show you the process when we start getting inflated.
My name is Jacob and I'm going into the 7th grade. Jack and I'm going into 3rd. I'm Sarah, I'm going into 2nd grade.
Jamie and Greg are getting the envelope out of the bag. We're going to bring that envelope down here. We're going to hook up to these carabiners. This is all the support system that we have to hook the envelope up to the basket. So once we get this all hooked up, we'll get our inflator started and we'll start blowing the balloon up. So now we're going to start the inflation process. We have 1 or 2 of our inflators right here. We're going to start this thing up. I'm going to give you an idea how hard this thing is going to blow some air. So welcome to the inside of the balloon. This balloon specifically is about 160,000 feet of cubic air. That's how we measure the size of the balloon. So as you can see right now, you look around, we're going to do an inspection to make sure everything looks good, make sure all our ropes are intact, everything's connected. But one thing you've noticed, and we can do it from the outside of the balloon to the inside of the balloon, we're going to pull the fabric out a little bit. We're going to try and fill as much air inside here as we can, of cold air, before we put the hot air inside the balloon. Keep putting some hot air in there. What we're going to do now is we're going to set the top. So if you look up there, or go ahead and look up at the very top of the balloon. When we actually get this to cold inflate, we have Velcro tabs that hold that top in. What I'm going to do now is pull those down and reset it because there's pressure that holds us into the top of the balloon. Okay, I think we're all set. We're about ready to go. We're about ready for our safety briefing, so go ahead and jump on in. Okay, safety briefing before we are ready to go. So most important thing, everyone stay inside the basket. Don't get out unless you're told to. All right, you guys ready to go? All right, let's go flying.
Here we go. Cheerio.
And away we go.